Hello, everybody, and welcome to Tides of Death. How are you guys doing today? You guys ready for some D&D?
Always ready.
Absolutely. Been excited all
Very
week.
excited.
Excellent. Excellent. So, does anyone want to recap where we left off? What happened in our last session?
I got
I
it
think
for the
Mr. Moon
XP.
said he wanted to.
Yeah,
All right,
I'll
you
do
got a
it.
moon. Okay.
The wizard needs XP. So last session, we washed up on shore and immediately got arrested by the White Cleric's men. I was sussed out due to the fact that I was a wizard and I had a spell book. So we were taken in, and then we escaped via stabbing 2 guards in the back.
Mhm.
Once those guards were dispatched and dealt with, we ran up the island to the north, where we found a small village. We met a nice old lady named Gran. Gran helped us out, gave us some food, fed us, and then we headed up to the mountain to find the magical items that we're looking for. And we ended with a little boy kidnapped, us trying to open a magical box that holds what we think are reveal door spells, and a bunch of guards coming to attack us.
Yeah. So, you have one guard entangled by a tree, back to the tree, can't do anything. One guard whose feet are entangled. The child has been thrown pitch forward into the entanglement, so they are also stuck. Our 2 heroes are digging up a box and broke a dagger trying to open it, and our other 2 heroes are squaring off against these guards. I believe the captain has climbed a tree with some rocks.
That is true.
Nick is muted.
It's 2 more guards you're saying now.
No, it's not.
No, you
2
haven't
more.
said yet. Okay.
I haven't said yet. So why don't we go to our combat map?
Oh, hey. Place looks different. Yeah, that's a lot of guards. Okay. I don't know if I've got this enough rocks, guys. This isn't looking good.
That's a lot of fucking guards.
Yeah.
How many is that?
That's
6?
6
2,
new
6.
guards have appeared,
Well,
crashing through the jungle,
Right,
following these calls and
Yeah.
cries. So, next round initiative. You guys see these guards starting to poke through the jungle. The guards with you excitedly begin to call for help because, like, oh my god, we might actually be saved here. So grab your tokens.
I'm a fucking genius, Koibu. What do I have to roll in to just try and find out how to open this box?
You don't need to roll anything. You need to use a key and unlock the box.
Okay.
Or, find some other method of destroying it, or maybe finding a thief.
So
who
there's
can
a
pick
lock. There is
locks.
a lock on the box.
There is a locking mechanism built into the front of the box.
A
Not like-
mechanism, or like?
Yeah, it's like an internal
It needs a
lock
key.
rather than like a padlock on the outside.
Well, this doesn't make sense because the prudent wizard always creates backup keys to power and hides them for safekeeping.
That's true.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's true. It's true. But if it's also a very simple, regular, ordinary lock, a prudent wizard's going to have a knock spell or something else that can open up such a thing. That's a
True.
pretty low tier.
He's calling you a non-prudent wizard.
Yeah.
He's
That's
just-
true.
He's sick, man.
He's new.
What is the box made out of?
Heavy wood banded with metal.
Oh dear. Can I ask some questions about our new map?
Yes, please.
This rock here.
Mhm.
How high are we talking? Is it lower than the tree I'm in? Higher than the tree I'm in?
The tree that you have scrambled up probably comes up to about 15 feet or so. I'd say the very lip of this rock is maybe at 8 feet, and the very top of this rock is at like 12 feet or something. So
Okay.
you can see over this, sort of, but you'll like still be seeing bushes and...
Am I considered able to hide in this tree? I mean, let's see
Like a
why
hide
not.
in shadows
Trees-
check? Or like just...
Well,
What does hide mean in this
Right.
situation?
because the new guards that are coming don't know I'm up here, so I'm hoping to be able to catch them by surprise.
Yeah.
Basically. Yeah.
Yeah, you are up in a tree It is a non-obvious place to look for someone, and there is cover in the way. It is possible they might not notice you, or if you're moving about in the trees, shaking and shimmying, it might draw their attention and they might find you really quickly. So I'll have them make perception checks or something if I think there's a reason they might look for you.
Okay.
Does that sound fair?
Sounded to me like you said I'm perfectly hidden, so yeah, it sounds good.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, party members, it's time to roll that initiative.
All right.
Initiative throw rocks 3.
Yes.
Yeah, well, I'm holding my action until something happens.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we're gonna fight.
I think we should try and fight them.
There are 8 of them total. 6 fresh new ones plus the 2 entangled ones. And you can still hear other soldiers around. You get the impression that this is not the entirety of the people who are out looking for you.
We have to run, is the answer.
We have to get the fuck out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my action to rally the troops and flee. So the D3.
Yeah, why not?
I totally
to me.
forget what I roll for initiative.
It's a
1d10
D10
3 to
plus
run?
your action, depending on what your action is. What did you want to do?
Bravely run away.
Yes, 3. That's perfect.
Awesome.
Alright. Guess we're running.
Yep.
Did I really roll a 10? God damn. Yeah, I did.
Alrighty. Let's start with the very first of our new guardians who shows up. It is this guy over here. And he sees what's happening here. He sees Sail, the child on the... Well, probably can't see the child, but this guard immediately runs towards Sail to try and stab him, running right through the entanglement area to which this guard was oblivious. So he will roll a saving throw and get entangled as he begins to walk through the area. Next up is Nilrum.
Hey guys, we got the box. I think it's time to make our escape. And he'll motion for Archie to help him lift it, and they can run off and get ready for Captain John to come.
All right. You guys already have the box out of the hole. Either one of you can grab the handle on either side so you can carry it together, at each of you taking half of its weight. The box is pretty heavy. It's probably like a good 20, 25 pounds. So each of you would have to carry like 12 pounds or something. I don't think that would encumber either of you at this point.
No.
Yeah, no, neither of you are that weak. So no worries between the two of you. You can easily haul it. Sail, that's your turn.
I just immediately, upon seeing the guards burst out of the woods, I immediately just turn face and book it as far in the other direction as far as possible.
What about the small child who's seen
you know
and
what?
hung out with you all night long? Are you going to leave him for the guards?
He belongs to the vines now.
I mean, it's
Sail's
fine.
outta
Don't worry
here.
about him, Sail. Leave him, Sail. Run. He's better off without us anyway.
Question, you said last episode that the small child was actually face down in the ground, being
Yes.
crushed by vines. Is
Yes.
there any suffocation checks for him or
No.
constitution?
No. If he was in maybe a little bit of water, then maybe he would drown, but the
For sure.
vines aren't
Okay.
going to hold him and murder him. Sorry.
Too bad.
Archie, your turn.
Yep. I think me and Nilrum are taking the box, right?
Yeah, we'll move a little bit if we can.
Yeah. Yep. With the box in hands, you guys can move away at your normal
Where
rate.
do we go? 60?
Yeah, 120 feet.
120. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go to here.
And they
Okay.
just jump down off that cliff.
Yeah,
or
so you
not?
guys can come on down. You'll get to this little cliff over here. Ooh, the map screen is just a little small. Hold on, let me move things around. There we go. You guys can get to this cliff, and it's a bit of a drop. You know, it's a good 10 feet or something. You could probably chuck the chest down yourself, or like
Yeah, if
heave
you want
the
to open a
chest
chest,
over.
the best way is to just drop it off a fucking cliff.
Mhm.
So,
Okay, you
Archie,
guys.
heave the chest over and try to break it. I've done this before. It works.
All right. I'll try to throw it as forcefully as I can.
Aim for
Alrighty.
this little rock here. Aim for the rock.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
All right, I want you first make me an attack roll against the rock. Just d20 plus your strength modifier to attack, which is
And
1.
Dex. And Dex.
Oh, and dex, which is 2, and then your level is 3, so d20 plus 3 to hurl the box at the rock.
We need
effectively.
big rolls.
That's 3 total, d20 plus 3.
Yes, sir. Ooh, all right. So you'll miss the rock. You'll just hit the regular ground, and I will make a saving throw for the box to see if it is breakable at this point. It will smash open against the ground. Let's see. Chest. It is thick wood banded with metal, but it's quite old, so we'll just say it's at
White old.
this. Yes, quite old.
And it was like buried in the ground for like a long
Right
time.
in the ground, yeah. The
Yeah,
worms
yeah,
were
yeah.
fucking with it.
Yeah, so the wood is a little
also, I
bit
feel
weak,
like-
but the banded metal is still strong. The box shudders, it shakes, but it does not break. And you guys will have to scramble down this hill. Which
Sorry,
doesn't break
before you
this
move on to the
time.
next cards, I feel like Sail's not moved his full movement here. He's only moved 40 feet.
Yes, Sail, you should probably move a lot more than 40 feet. Give yourself another 80
Oh.
feet of movement.
Just, I mean, if you were only meant to move 40, that's fine, but I figure that you probably...
You probably want to go like around there, yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm bouncing as far as possible. I think there's good.
Excellent.
Sorry, I didn't.
Yeah.
Are we able to go down the cliff?
Totally. Absolutely.
Okay, so-
just give me a quick dex check. It's probably fine. If you fail, you're just gonna like skin your knee or something. It'll be minor damage. Yeah, you stumble down the hill. It's,
You take 3 damage, you die.
Oh, that'd be great. No, you'll tumble down this hill a little bit, not quite catching yourself. You'll end your movement at the bottom. You'll take, like a single point of bashing yourself into rock damages.
A third of my damage.
Yeah. Archie, also give me a dex check. Yeah, you slide down the hill,
Easy.
no problem. And then you guys can pick up the box. Sail is there. Let's go back up to the guys at the top. Whose turn is it?
How smart are these guards, guys? Neal.
All right. Well, it's this guard's turn over here. And he comes right on through, looking to find you. He's going to try and take a path like that, but it might not work. Saving throw
Wait, is he
versus...
seeing me?
No, he's, coming in.
Yeah.
That's just the area where everyone else is facing. And with an 18 on the saving throw, I do believe he will pass
Oh,
his
shit.
save versus spell. And what does that mean
Move
for
up.
one who's
half
entangled?
movements, I think, right?
It's not half movement. You can only move 10 feet now through it.
Oh.
10 feet per turn, or per round.
Ooh,
So he
okay.
gets, like, here.
Yeah. So instead, he'll
recall.
get to here, and he'll get about, I don't know, like 10 feet in. And this guy will begin to like call out to the others. Ah, the grass! There's a cleric! The next guard up is the one right behind that guy. And he will attempt to find a way around all of this stuff. So he'll move at a slightly slower rate, looking to get around, and he'll take a path like that, making his way back here. Captain Winters, you're in a tree.
All right. I have a humble request for you, Neal, before I turn tail and run. I just want to throw one rock without
The
giving
kid.
60 feet of movement. Can I get one throw?
If you use half your rate of fire, you get half your movement.
All right, I jump out the tree. Fine.
Okay. Yep.
15 feet, you said?
Yep. You got a tumbling proficiency.
Oh.
You land and on your ankle, and it rolls badly. Roll me a d6 for falling damage. Wait, hold on? You have an actual tumbling proficiency, don't you?
He does. Yeah,
That's what
what
it
he
rolls.
used.
Yeah,
roll
but
two.
I think at a certain, I don't think there's a roll for a certain
At
area.
10 feet, you don't take damage or whatever, something like that, yeah.
Let me double check. I don't remember if it. I think there's an auto success within a certain distance. Tumbling. On a successful proficiency check, he only suffers 1/2 damage from falls of 60 feet or less, and suffers none from falls of 10 feet or less. Oh. Okay. But that still requires a proficiency check.
Well, okay, you said the tree was 15 feet, but am I really 15 feet in the... Oh, it still takes a proficiency check. Okay, well,
Yeah.
guess I'd take 5 damage.
Oof. It is nasty. You twist, you roll, you can already feel your ankle begin to swell. You can barely walk on it. You can stumble and hop your way downhill a little bit farther.
Perfect. How much farther? My full move? Or
60 feet, I will give you. Half movement.
60 feet more, or I can go half move.
60
total?
feet from where you are here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We'll say it's you're moving at half your movement rate with this fucked up ankle.
I mean, my arms are fine though, right?
Your arms are fine, yeah, but try and avoid the trees if you can.
But so I could throw a stone. And that
Yeah,
wouldn't
if you
slow me
wanted
down,
to
'cause I'm only-
stand and not move anywhere, you could throw a stone.
No, because I don't want to get caught up in this, but I'm only going half movement rate anyway.
I'm saying your movement rate is cut in half because of your twisted ankle.
Yeah.
So if you want to throw a rock, you can
You have
throw
no
it and then
movement rate
move
this round.
30 feet because that's now half your movement rate. I'm
Just
saying
throw
your
it.
speed
You know you
is
wanna-
cut.
No, I can't not throw. I can't not move.
Yeah, you need to move. I know
What were
you
you
want
gonna
to
throw
throw
it at?
rocks at the soldiers, Nick, but
I do want to throw rocks at the soldiers.
you'll be able to get them later. Probably. Maybe.
Yeah, in 7 days when we all heal.
Okay. The remaining guards will sort of come on through this area. These guys are stuck in the entangle. There's no way to go but through it. Maybe this guy goes. This guy will fall back and report something to the clerics. You are losing sight of them quickly as they get caught up in your web of entanglement. And I think, let me just make another check for intelligence check for this guy over here. See if he can find a way around. No, he stumbles right through it. This other guy stumbles right through it. It's a mess. The other guards all get caught in the entangle or are taking long ways around, and you guys can, I think, escape.
Well, as we're escaping, we're going to be throwing the chest off of every one of these hills.
What if it's got potions in it? I can
It
just pick
doesn't.
the lock, maybe.
Oh, if you can pick the lock, sure. Well, this was my... If you come up to us and say that, that's fine, yeah.
Well, I'm kind of limping behind, but yeah.
Well, that's something we need to
If-
address here, guys, because
So
your
are we...
the captain is limping. He is going at half movement speed, and that's not great. That means they'll probably be able to catch up to him unless you guys can help him out in some way.
Well,
because
Sail's right here, right? I say to him, Sail, help me. I twisted my ankle. Maybe you could take a look at it and heal me for D3 HP as long as you do it right now.
Yeah, I'm
That is
gonna...
true.
It's within one round of combat.
Yeah. Oh my
I,
god, my
I
ankle.
hear his cry, and I turn around, and I run over and basically try to crack his ankle back the right way. So I'll make a healing check.
Oh, a perfect 20, Neal. That's a 2D3.
I was gonna be like, you can't fix
I
a
was gonna argue this,
sprained
yeah.
ankle. That seems ridiculous. But on like a natural 20, literally anything can happen. So yeah, you come on up and you're like, oh, I'm a part-time chiropractor, and the
See,
ankle
it's
is
not a sprained ankle. What it is I've dislocated my ankle before,
oh
and it's weak and it's popped out.
oh.
But he's just popped it back in, you know.
I see. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
that makes way more sense. Okay,
Last
dislocated
time you
ankle.
let him roll 2d3 for the natural 20 of healing proficiency. Will you let him do it again?
Was it
I think it
advantage or was it?
advantage?
Okay, it was
I
that
think
Oh,
advantage.
it might have been
Oh,
advantage.
it was
There we go, yeah.
advantage.
Yeah.
All right, so roll me
Is it
2d3 d1. That's 2 3-sided dice, and you'll drop the lowest one. That's the d1 in there.
2d3 d1?
Yes, sir. Oh my God! Double threes.
Boom. Nice work, dude.
Yeah, you patch up his ankle.
Oh my
you
God,
put it
feels
back in the
amazing. Thank you,
slot.
Sail.
The god
And-
seed.
Seriously.
If there were potions in this, they're gone now, so...
All right. So you guys can escape throwing the box at every opportunity. I'll give it one more save to see if it'll survive these things, and it seems to pass for now. And you guys can make a break for it and escape through the jungle. The sounds of the guards screaming for help as they're caught in the entangle slowly fade, and you get the impression that they are not pursuing you at this moment.
I'm adding these stones to my character sheet.
Okay.
Okay. I got a handful. What do you reckon? 15?
You as many as you want. You're in a jungle. You can find as many rocks as you want, my friend. Okay. As you escape through the jungle and the cries of your enemies vanish behind you, you have a moment to sort out what you're doing and where you're going before you encounter anything. You have this,
Can you
this
pick the
moment
lock?
alone.
Yeah, let me take a look. Oh, wait. No, I've got no thieves' tools. Can I improvise thieves tools from like, yeah, if I make some maybe?
Sure, but if you improvise thieves tools and your lockpick check fails, I'm going to say part of your thieves tools get broken off inside the lock, and you will need real tools to then fix the lock in order to use it.
Fine.
Yeah, so I get one check, and if
You
that
get
fails,
If
I'll
that
have
fails,
to
it'll be
find
set
thieves
back.
tools.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll give it a go. I mean, it's unlikely, but
Sure. Does anyone still have you're going to need to like fashion some pieces of driftwood or
Yeah.
some sticks into
well, I think I chip a bit of bark off a tree, like a particularly old, rugged tree with a thick bark. I chip that off, and then I like use the knife to cut it down into sort of long strips, and then whittle it into sort of something like useful, you know.
Yeah.
But
Someone
brittle, which is
here.
probably why the risk break.
He's a little laggy, yeah. Let me see if I can swap the server. If that's
Who's a
fine.
good robot boy? Who's a good robot boy?
Alright, you guys.
Hello.
Better, Nick?
Nick?
Oh, I can't hear him.
Oh, hello.
Oh.
Okay, talk.
There you go.
Yeah, you sound better.
I'm looking. What? Is it okay now?
Yeah.
Let me
Seems
just
like
make sure I don't have like 37 Pornhub windows open or something.
You only
Yeah, I
really
think
need 34 at a
it's
time.
over.
Yeah.
You know, 37's overkill.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, all right.
Great. Someone still has a knife, right? You haven't broken all of your knives.
No, I've got a knife. That's what I was saying is I take the bark and
Cool.
I use the knife to like put it into strips and then whittle it down to something.
I just
vaguely
remember
resembling
lots of
thieves'
knives
tools.
breaking and shit. I wanted to make sure there was still a knife in the party that this could be used for. So, you grab
I
your
had
knife.
two. I lost one inside the panther or the jaguar or whatever it was.
Okay. Well, and
Yeah,
then
that
another
sounds
one
about right.
broke on the box. So that must have been.
That was Archie's.
Okay,
Oh wait,
cool.
oh no, or was that my life? Did I throw you my knife? Or did
I
we
think
both
you
throw it?
threw him your knife in order to help him dig.
You threw me mine, yes, and I broke it.
So I no longer have a knife. Okay.
Is there any sharp, pointy objects? Anyone? No.
We have the tip of a spear. That's about it.
The tip of a spear is good enough. That'll work.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
I'll do it.
that'll
That's probably
work.
difficult. All right, here we go. Fuck.
Oh no, that critical failure is not great. You get this piece of bark, you carve it into the best set of lockpicks possible, and then it just immediately gets stuck in the tumblers, and the pieces of wood won't come out. And you try and carve another little thing to pry it out, and that just breaks off as well. And you're looking at this lock, and it's fucked.
As it snaps in this, like, God damn it, the trees in this island are fucking shit. Norm, look, I don't know, buddy, it's snapped off now. We're gonna need to get some actual thieves' tools to open this. If we
Either
can't,
that or we could just break the box.
yeah, let's just smash it. It's easier, right?
It's way easier to
We
smash
can't be carrying this thing around with us. We'll get caught eventually.
Is there like a high incline, Neal? We're probably near the beach, so I assume there's like a drop off at some point.
There are some rocks here and there, and some small sections, but there's no like big cliffs that you found yet.
Archie, do you think you can take this and bash it with a rock?
I've broken much sturdier things.
Oh, you can smash it for sure. That's
Captain, remember that barrel that got jammed when we were on sea?
Of course I remember. How could I forget? Dave
Alright.
didn't walk right for 2 weeks.
All right, Archie, give me a strength check to. Wait, hold on, not a strength check. There's a different check in what you make me. Let me. What is it? It is an open doors.
Well, he's never getting that, Neal.
That's
No, open
harsh.
doors is 10
What?
on a d20, or 10 or lower on a
okay.
d20.
I'm smashing a box against a rock. How's...
Yeah. It's got thick metal binding it, and even though the wood is old, it's like solid oak, so it's pretty sturdy. It's designed to be unopenable, right? You don't want
So
your
what does he
boxes
want?
to be. He wants a 10 or lower on a d20.
Okay.
So I roll a d20. Okay. And I get no bonuses because I'm like strong as fuck. And
The
bulky
10
as fuck,
is because
so...
of your strength. Someone else would have
Got
like a
it.
4 or a 3.
Okay. Got it.
You smash. You grab a rock and you smash the box, and the wood does begin to like cavitate a little, and the metal does get bent, but there's just enough bindings all the way around it that the box is sort of like deforming but still staying strong. and sounds of your bashing are loud. So loud.
This is ridiculous. Who made this chest? See that note again, Neal? I grab the note off you and read it. So, what sounds like the place we're looking for, even once we get the chest open, it's got to be close to that mountain that we were at. You know, if we could get back to that mountain, I'm sure I could climb up it a bit and then throw the box off there. I'd probably break it. Maybe the guards would do. Maybe we can loop back around.
Rereading it, I think it's actually going to be in Port Ferris.
You do.
I do. Because it talks about the night market. We know there's a night market in Port Ferris. You can probably see that mountain from the main entrance. So we just need to line it up, is my guess.
No way you can see that mountain from Port Ferris.
Why not? Look.
It's only...
Do you not think you can?
I can't hear anything all of a sudden.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, you're mega fucked on Discord still. Do you guys want to swap to Zoom?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Hello, hello.
Hello. I sound alright? Okay, cool. I don't know. Oh, shit. I can hear myself back now.
Hello?
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Say something, Nick?
Hello? Saying something.
Can you still hear yourself?
No, it's okay now.
Great.
Yeah. Nilram, I'm not sure, man. You really think you can see that mountain from Port Ferris? It's only small. Some of the trees in this forest are big. Like, I don't think you'd be able to... It kind of sounds like you'd be able to see the spot where the sigil is, and it's quite low down. I don't think you could see that from Port Ferris.
Mooten?
I still can't hear Moon. He's
Oh my god.
Technical issues.
I think he's just muted in Zoom. right?
Is it better now? Test,
Yeah,
test,
yeah,
test,
now we're
test?
good.
Okay. I don't think that...
Wait, sorry, Minton. Can we do like a sound check? 'Cause I think you're well too loud compared to other people. To Neal, at least.
Hello, hello. 1, 2, 3.
Hello, hello, hello.
Think
I can turn
testing.
it down if you want.
Okay, no, I'm sorry. No, I'm full of shit.
All right.
Okay, testing. All right.
All right.
I don't think that we can go back there right now to the mountain. I think our best bet is going to Port Ferris, getting you some real lockpicking tools, and we might as well check there.
Where do you think those guards came from? They'll be coming back to Port Ferris.
Seems like those guards came from Grand's village. Didn't seem like they came from Port Ferris. Seems like they're going around the island, and we're currently
Yeah,
in
when there was like 20 of them, where do you think they're going to be stationed?
probably at the camp that we raided. They're probably those guards.
I don't know. That was a lot of dudes. I think. I don't know if you could support that many dudes at a camp. Could you?
Yeah, what if we just camped in the forest for a night and then tried to... I'll sort of see if I can't sneak back to the mountain, see if it's safe. Like, I agree with you, but it's one thing to go back to the port. It's another to try and buy some lockpicks in there. Given
We have
that
to
we
get this
haven't got any
box.
fucking
Okay,
goals.
so how do you expect us to get this box open then?
Throw it off the mountain. I'll climb up the mountain. I'll throw the box off.
Okay.
No?
Out of character, we've gotten a lot of chances to open this box through strength checks. I don't think Koibu's just going to keep giving them to us.
I mean, if you throw it off of like 100-foot mountain, those definitely be another check. The real problem is climbing a mountain with the big chest, because you're going to need both hands to climb, and there's not going to be a way to like haul a chest up this butte. It's not going to work.
Yeah, I haven't got
Probably.
any rope either. You're right.
Yeah, you're going to need some sort of supplies or some sort of help or some sort of mechanism or something.
Well,
More importantly,
we could-
the smashing of boxes against rocks seems to have attracted your followers, because you can hear someone saying, "I hear them," echoing through the jungle.
I
good.
think that's our cue to leave.
I think you're right, Sale. Let's keep moving.
All right, you guys pick up the broken but still intact box and hurry your way where?
I mean,
you're at the top end of this
south,
mountain. Yeah.
South towards Port Ferris, yeah.
All right, along the coast again, but like, inland, so you're not on the beach.
Along the coast, is that like a little island out there?
There are a couple of small islands. They're not like, there's one real island, and then there's some like small rocks that I wouldn't consider an island proper.
I'll bring that up. Do you think that could be the point of the laboratory? The laboratory? It can see the mountain pretty well.
Could be. It's a bit of an inconvenient location, though, isn't it?
He's a wizard. Teleport around.
Maybe. If they could teleport around, they could just teleport into the laboratory, though, no?
It's for his apprentices who probably can't teleport around.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just figure if you can teleport, why do you need to find a door?
You could also take a boat if you're someone who lost your spell book.
I guess so, yeah. But again, I mean...
Listen, it doesn't matter to me. We can go up there and look first, that's fine. But currently, we have people running after us, so we know...
No, I agree. Let's keep going south, yeah. Well, I think we've got no point but to get no chance but to go to the town now.
The party heads southward through the jungle. Eventually, you will stumble upon Port Ferris, if this map is at least slightly accurate. And you've got some time while you're hiking through this jungle on whatever food Gran gave you yesterday. You can feel your stomachs twisting into knots. Pretty hungry. You can find water here, no problem. The heavy jungle means that there's at least some level of fresh water running through here. And you'll find many little creeks and streams that lead off to the beaches where you can satiate your thirst. But what is the atmosphere like between y'all as you head down the coastline? Let's check in with PokemonChallenges here. What is Archie feeling?
He's really not. He's really been better. Every hour that he doesn't spend on sea, kind of puts his mood down a little bit. He broke off his fingernail when digging for that chest. He broke his captain's knife, which is causing him to feel a little bit guilty and a little bit bad as well. He wasn't able to break open the chest, which is like the one thing that he's supposed to be good at. He's just quiet and just kind of moving along because he knows he has to. He's not one to complain to anyone, but on the inside, not feeling too great.
And what about PotatoMcWhiskey? What is Sale feeling with all of this running around and treasure hunting?
Partially, he's kind of like, how did I get myself into this? He's like, what is even happening? He's kind of running through all the events in his head, trying to figure out, okay, what actually went wrong? What am I supposed to do? What are the solutions? What's going to come back and bite us? Because he's just in survival mode. He's like, I guess I'm technically stuck with these guys, although potentially he is kind of wondering maybe if there's a way he could betray them and get out himself. It's come across his mind a few times, like to be like, there they are, guards, get them, and then just, go the other way. But he does remember he was kind of told that these are going to be his kind of companions. So he's kind of trying to also not disobey the person who gave him his power.
Okay. Mr. Wizard Nilrum, are you...
Nilrum is omega annoyed right now. He's upset that his super strong bodyguard dude couldn't open the box. He's upset that the box wouldn't fucking open. And he's upset that he doesn't have any of his spell components to help him with opening the boxes. Nilrum's in a bad mood. But he does see a few solutions to where they can get in, so...
Okay. And last but not least, John Winters. Is this how you imagined your piracy going?
Well, you would think that sailing off to retire on a huge fortune and then having it all fall away in a moment's notice and being washed up on a shore and taken prisoner, you'd think that's the start for a pretty bad day. But as the days have gone on, he's still got his right-hand man Archie here, he's got some new friends. And what are we doing? We're digging up treasure, we're running away from the port authorities. It's just like another day in the office. You don't need all the money. Would retirement be that much fun anyway? It's fun to be a pirate, isn't it? It's fun to steal shit and get in trouble and climb trees and roll around and throw stones at people. So, as much as he would like to retire, I think John lives for the adventure, so and this is an adventure.
Okay. Well, as you guys crash through the jungle, making your way south towards Port Ferris, you will come across another little group of civilians, of locals. There's another one of these little tiny fishing villages out here, and you are alerted to it because you can hear the cursings of some person. Some chick is just like, God damn it, white princes, man, they took all of our fucking rope. Now what am I supposed to... Jimmy! There's no more rope. God damn it, Jimmy. What about the secret stash? Oh, God, we don't have a secret stash of rope. Just kind of railing and yelling at her kids and being sort of like pissed off and angry in general. You can hear this voice coming through the jungle around you.
Sounds like people.
My immediate reaction is like, I think we need to hide the chest.
Sounds like not our problem. I think we should just move further into the forest or move away from them. I don't think they're going to be any use to us.
Sounds like they've got
Maybe
rope.
have some
That could be
food?
useful.
Sounds like they
Well-
don't have any rope.
We don't have a lot of friends on this island, so maybe we should start making some.
No, did you not hear what they said? They said a secret stash of rope. They
Okay.
have loads of rope. Plus, doesn't sound like they're on the best terms with the guards. Doubt they'd shop us in.
I like what you're saying there. I think we've been too confrontational in how we've approached this little situation we've got ourselves in, and maybe we could really use someone to be on our side.
Oh
What do we
yeah,
want
we were
then?
very confrontational. The people who got taken hostage and stole my wizard book. We've been too confrontational. Yes. Good one.
There's no point
No
crying
one
over
says.
spilt milk, Milram. What do we want from these people, though? We shouldn't just go and make conversation for the sake of it, as much as I would like to chat to someone a bit more interesting than yourselves.
Well, we want this box opened.
Well, I doubt they're going to be able to help with that. Given Archie over there can't break it, I doubt anyone living on this stupid island can.
Archie can't break it with his fist, but maybe with some tools. A chisel, a hammer. You'd surely get it open then.
We could try and steal a chisel or a hammer or something from Port Ferris. Doubt these village folk will have ready access to something like that.
Maybe
Oh,
they
you agree
worship
with
the
me.
same goddess as the other people that we met and are willing to help us out. I hate to bring it up, but we're not exactly great on food either.
Well, we're close to the town. We can steal some food, surely. We've done it before, Archie.
True.
I don't know. I guess we can go and talk to them, but I think we should have a plan in mind before we do. Like, we want food, let's say, or ask about the town. How many guards are there?
What do we have to offer them if we want food?
We've got nothing. Well, I've got
I don't think
15
anybody's going to
stones.
be as nice as Gran will ever be. So we need to make the decision. Are we going to go kill these people for their items? Or are we going to leave them be?
Well, I don't think we need to kill them, and we could rob them, but then they're more likely to go to the guards. Perhaps it is safer just to go past them, unless you feel strongly otherwise, Sail.
I mean, ultimately, our goal is to get to Port Ferris, right?
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
And
Let's get this box
we
open.
don't know anything about that town, so even just talking to them could get us closer to where we need to be. We don't all have to go. Just one of us could go and gather a bit of intel.
Okay, which one of us is least recognizable? I cast my eyes over the group. Nilrim. Is he wearing like wizard's robes? I shake my head. I look to the next guy, Archie. He's like got hands the size of watermelons. He's like 7 foot tall. Okay, I shake my head again. I look at myself in the reflection of a pool of water. I see my handsome chiseled jawline, my perfectly manicured facial hair, my great captain's hat. I shake my head. That's not going to work. And I look at Sail, and he looks unassuming, right? He looks like just a guy. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess you're right. I guess I'm possibly the best person to go. The one thing I'm worried about though is we left that kid behind us, and I think he only really ever saw my face and your face. And if they're dragging him around and trying to use him to point people out who he recognizes, if I'm in that town and they roll up, I don't know if I get out of that situation on my own.
I don't think anything that they're gonna tell us about this town is going to be necessarily super useful. I think we're just better on passing them by and continuing on.
Yeah, you might be right. Now
All
that
right,
we've talked
let's-
about it, I think you might be right.
I like that though, guys. Let's keep talking through our plans. Let's not make any rash decisions here. One wrong move cost us Archie's life. Let's keep going.
All right, you guys go around these people, no problem. Easy to avoid the village. This woman is yelling loud enough that you can, no question, you know her location, and you take a nice wide berth around her. You
tap your
can.
mic, Koibu?
Hello.
Okay, it does that one. All right, never mind. Sorry.
Is it too quiet? I can boost it.
I don't know.
It
just
does sound a bit
off.
different. Yeah.
It sounded like you're using a webcam mic for a second.
Yeah, I don't know how to explain. it, but it sounds a little
I don't know.
Yeah,
Not sure.
Since you moved to Zoom, it just sounded different.
Yeah.
I have no idea why.
All right, well, we'll do some technical stuff during the break, I suppose. You can move around these people, make your way in the direction of the town. And according to my map, you will probably not get there before nightfall. You're moving through unfamiliar jungle, trying to avoid people. It will begin to get dark. You're still hungry. You've managed to get enough water. There's no penalties at this point yet for going without food, but we're getting kind of near that region.
What season is it?
It is springtime.
Is it like a full moon, new moon?
The 9th of April. We are 4 days after the new moon, so it's pretty dark out.
Okay, yeah, it's dark.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll have to make camp then.
It'll be another night in the jungle for you guys.
Can we find any food? Like any birds that I can throw a rock at or something?
I don't think stoning birds in the jungle is necessarily your best option, but I will give you... There's got to be at least there's a non-zero chance that you can find food. So what do you think is a fair check?
I would like to say that I did use my magic missile on a bird at the
Start of the day, was that?
yeah.
it?
What? Yeah, it would have been yesterday at the start of the day to get rid of the spell, so I can memorize a new one.
Ah, right.
Can
yeah,
we have
but
that in our bag?
Yesterday's bird? You probably ate it yesterday.
Okay, as long as we ate it yesterday.
Yeah, you would have eaten it yesterday. That's for certain.
Sure.
All right.
Well, I will find. I mean, literally throw a rock at a bird on a tree. It can't be that. There's gonna be loads of birds around it. It's a jungle.
Yeah, totally. But I think that hunting is a little bit more complicated than throwing a rock at a bird. But we'll give it a shot. There's a chance with your luck, Nick, you'll probably roll a fucking 20 and kill the bird right away.
You've not seen John Winters hunt birds with rocks.
I've never seen it. Show me what it's like, John Winters. Make me 3 rock attacks against birds.
Yeah, easy. It's simple. Let me just work out what my rock would be. I think it's +3.
Yeah, it should just be your thrown
they're
button.
unaware, right?
I mean, they're
You
birds.
can try to get surprise on a bird.
I don't think you're gonna get
Can I bless
surprise.
John Winters?
Yes.
Give him plus-
Yeah, you can,
Yes, you can use your bless spell to give him a bonus to hit.
yeah. I can feel the power flowing through me.
I'm gonna bless John Winters.
Okay,
My stone strike true.
give me those
Okay.
3 rock attacks.
I'm adding my bless to my.
So it should be a +4
One.
for you, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
20. Let's go.
Jesus Christ. All right. You catch a...
19,
Oh my
17.
god. These are really good rolls. Okay. You'll peg a couple of birds. Roll me some D3 damages against them. I'm sure you'll kill them. But
5 damage.
the first one goes down, the second one flies away, the third one goes down. All right. You catch 2 birds.
With 3
I,
stones.
I come back. It's yeah, 3 birds with 2 stones. No wait, 2 birds with 3 stones. I come back through the trees with these 2 birds over my shoulder and say, "I haven't lost it, Archie. All right, somebody pluck these." And I throw them down in front of the fire or next to the fire.
I will pluck them.
Okay. You can pluck the birds. You can roast them.
Cut out their
Fire? Wait a
entrails
minute.
first.
Fire. No one's got fire making kit or fire building
No.
proficiency.
Oh, yeah.
So it's
What do you want,
raw
aid
bird
check?
for you guys.
Wait,
No.
can I attempt to make it? Wait, I don't think we've tried yet.
Yeah.
Wisdom or int?
I gotta look it up. I don't remember what it is.
It's probably
It's
wisdom,
wisdom.
half or whatever, right?
Yeah, half of wisdom, I think.
Yeah. Fire building, wisdom, half -1.
So 1d20 plus 5.
If your wisdom is
12.
6, yeah, 12.
Yeah.
Oh my
22.
god, you fucking did it.
Nice.
All right. You
Good
rub your
job,
sticks
Norm.
together. You make fire. You guys have roasted seabird today. I don't know how delicious seagull is. Probably not the greatest, but it's better than
That
eating
tastes
literally
good.
nothing. And this is all
I bet
I-
your seagulls on this island taste a lot better than like you just killed a seagull in Liverpool or something. That just
Yeah.
eat like garbage all day.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know what those things are eating, man.
Yeah.
slightly better
How does
seagulls.
it work gaining a proficiency? Like if I do this a fuckload of times, am I going to get accumulatively better at making fire?
Rules as written, you only get proficiencies like when you level up or something. But if you want to dedicate actual time to learning a skill and you're like, hey, we have a month of downtime on this island, I'm going to learn this skill in that month, then we can do that. But it'll take either level ups or actual dedication.
Time. Got it.
Yeah.
We can also cook some potatoes, right?
That's right.
I
have a-
Finally, they've come in use.
I used the spear to dig a little hole, and I put the potatoes in it. I put a
Uh-huh.
little bit of dirt on top, and then take some embers from the fire and like put that on top, and then put more dirt on top, so it kind of like roasts them from above.
Mm-hmm.
And it won't be the best, but it'll cook them.
Mm-hmm.
It'll make them edible.
It will
I
become
also
edible.
will take the now damaged feather from my hat and replace it with a seagull feather from the seagulls that we've killed.
Nice. The white feather in the hat. Love it. All right. You guys make camp tonight. And everything goes nice and quiet and easy. He said, rolling encounters. All right. The night goes quietly. Whoever is on watch, there are weird sounds that come from the jungle. Weird sounds like the occasional odd shriek or something, but they always stay distant and nothing ever disturbs you. So you can all rest. Those of you that need to memorize spells can do so. You are alive. You've got some treasure that you can't quite open, and some of you are a little bit wounded. You're headed towards town, which you will
Oh,
find.
wait, did we get an HP for that?
No, because yesterday was very active. If you're hiking through the jungle, you won't gain HP. You'll need actual
No,
rest.
we fought anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 hours later, you begin to hear the sounds of the village blowing in on the breeze from south of the island.
Okay, so that's important. Because in the note it says, "May you enjoy the sounds of the night market blowing in on the wind for many more years." So
Yeah.
I genuinely think that this is the night market that probably existed back then. I'm thinking that his laboratory is probably either here or on the huge island. That's my guess.
Okay.
Well, let's just get the box open first. First priorities, we need to get into town. We need to... I mean, this is all well and good, Nilrim, but at the end of the day, our goal here is to get away from this place and escape these people hunting us. Hopefully we can find this thing, but I don't want to... Just tempering expectations, right? We'll look for lockpicks, we'll get the box open, get some food, see if we can't find a knife or something to steal.
Sure.
Okay. You'll be able to
Hey.
approach town however you would
Yeah.
like it.
I was gonna say, let me check out town first. Make sure this place isn't crawling with the guards. Wait here. And I think, Neal, I will just try and take a roundabout way into town. So it looks like the town is surrounded by the jungle to some extent.
Yeah, there's a mountain that sort of like backs the town, that the town goes between the ocean and the mountain, or like this large hill rise. And it's
Okay.
nestled between these two things. So the town has a north entrance and a south entrance, and then the mountains on the west and the oceans to the east.
Is there walls like, from the mountain to the sea?
No, there are no walls.
So rather than come in through the path, I'll like walk up towards the mountain a little bit and try and like sneak in at the edge of town, like off the road.
You'll see that there are many little paths and trails that lead in and out of town. There's not so much like a main route in and out. It doesn't look like this has a lot of overland access with these other villages that you've spotted on the island. So you'll see, lots of little walking paths and trails that will lead into town, and you can pick the most inconspicuous one or the one closest to the mountain, whatever you want.
Yeah, just the least, like the one that's most concealed, I guess, from within the town itself.
Yeah. And you will begin to walk in from the outside of this town. You'll pass a few houses, then you'll see some folks in the street, some folks carrying water over their shoulders, some other people hauling in some firewood from the jungle on a little sled with some runners. They've got pretty advanced technology out here, it appears, as you make your way to the center of town or wherever it is in town that you want.
Yeah, I'll just do a little, staying away from the main thoroughfares, just do a little walk a few minutes into the center of town, just looking for guards.
Yeah, you will spot some guards, but they will look significantly different than the soldiers that you fought. The guards in town are armed and armored differently. Let's see if I have it. Description.
Also, there's a few people saying that the stream's buffering. So maybe we should take a break now. And
we're just about at break point. This is a great spot. We'll break. We'll try and sort our tech, and we'll be back on the other side. See you soon.